They don't tell you the truth, but the air already knows. Every room you enter bends to your presence. This is not casual. This is destiny. This is prophecy. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. If you hear this and it stirs your spirit, pause now. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Type 77 in the comments to seal your alignment. Because from this moment forward, every word you hear is not entertainment. It is a verdict. It is a call. When you walk in, the atmosphere changes. People shift in their seats. Voices stumble. The weight is felt before you even speak. Your presence is not decoration. It is disruption. Think of a time you entered a room and the conversation stopped. Think of a moment when someone lowered their tone around you without knowing why. That was not imagination. That was the aftershock of your frequency. You are not background noise. You are the origin point. The loud ones hate this, because your silence shakes their illusions. Their fake confidence cracks. Their bodies reveal the truth their mouths cannot hide. This is the shockwave. This is why they better be careful. You do not ask for attention. Your aura commands it. The mirror does not lie. It strips away illusion. And you are that mirror. When you arrive, faces tighten. Smiles falter. Energy betrays the mask. Picture it. A friend avoids your eyes after speaking carelessly. A coworker shifts uncomfortably when you stand beside them. They feel exposed, not because you accused them, but because your presence reflected their hidden weakness. Your energy is not gentle glass. It is a blade of clarity. They fear you because you show them what they have buried. Jealousy, envy, unhealed wounds. And here is the truth. You do not need to speak to convict them. Your silence is the sentence. You are not just in the room. You are the mirrors, and every soul must face itself in you. So remember, chosen one. Being near you is not comfort. It is confrontation, and only the aligned can endure it. Access to you is not free. It is permission. It is a rare privilege. They confuse proximity with ownership. They think knowing you means controlling you. They are wrong. Think of someone who treated you casually. They spoke without care. They mocked your presence. And later, they paid with regret. Your presence is a test, and most fail it. The universe does not hand out access to you like party favors. It assigns it. It measures character through how they handle you. When they honor you, doors open. When they dishonor you, doors close. Simple. Final. So remember this, chosen one. You are not common ground. You are sacred territory. And anyone who walks near you must tread with care. Because being near you is not a right. It is a privilege. The universe keeps books. Every action is recorded. Every word weighed. Mishandling you is not small. It is debt. Debt that always collects. Think of a moment when someone betrayed you. At first, it looked like they escaped untouched. But then opportunities slipped. Peace crumbled. Restless nights followed. That was not coincidence. That was consequence. You do not curse them. You do not chase revenge. The universe balances the books. This is the law. To disrespect a chosen one is to collide with the divine. Hear this clearly. Mishandling you does not end with an apology. It ends with consequences. The kind that echo. The kind that linger. The kind they never forget. This is why they better be careful. Because disrespect to rare energy is never free. Coal under pressure becomes a diamond. Glass under pressure shatters. You are the diamond. They are the glass. Enemies thought storms would break you. Instead, storms built you. They thought silence would bury you. Instead, silence refined you. Think of a time you were underestimated. They mocked your scars. They laughed at your pain. But when the hammer came down, you stood. They broke. This is the difference. They mimic your shine, but they cannot survive your pressure. A diamond is born of fire and weight. Glass is fragile performance. So let them copy your style. Let them steal your words. It changes nothing. Because when the real test comes, only one remains unbroken. And that one is you. Chosen one, never forget. You are pressure forged. You are indestructible. And their envy is proof of their fragility. So when the hammer falls, remember this truth. They shadow. You shine. Your boundaries are not walls. They are verdicts. You do not pull back to punish. You pull back because the energy is off. Because intentions are dirty. Think of a moment when you stayed silent. Someone thought you were stubborn, but in truth, you had already judged the situation. Your silence was the verdict. When you step back, the covering leaves with you. Peace leaves. Clarity leaves. Protection leaves. And suddenly, their chaos grows louder. Because you were the shield they misused. Remember this, chosen one. Your absence is not rejection. It is reflection. It shows them exactly what they wasted. Boundaries are not cruelty. They are clarity. And those who ignore them discover the hardest truth. Losing you is not just loss. It is lesson. You carry what they could not. You are the unlocked code. You are the blueprint. Generations tried to open doors you opened. Bloodlines fought battles you finished. Chains that bound them broke with you. Picture it. A vault sealed for centuries. Many tried to force it open. None succeeded. Then you arrive, and the lock recognizes your blood. That is who you are. You carry frequencies older than language. You inherited the unbroken key. Think of how people stare at you without reason. They feel something ancient. They cannot explain it. They project jealousy. They project fear. But deep down, they know. Your existence whispers evolution. It says this is what destiny looks like when it matures. Chosen one, do not shrink. Do not apologize. You carry a lineage they cannot imitate. You are the blueprint their line could not touch. So when they tremble around you, remember the truth. You are not just yourself. You are the living answer to prayers never fulfilled. You do not create chaos. You reveal it. Your presence is a spotlight. It drags what is hidden into view. Imagine a dusty attic. Everything buried, forgotten, ignored. Then one window opens. Sunlight pours in. The dust dances. The mess is undeniable. That light is you. Think of people you met who grew defensive for no reason. They twisted their faces. Their voices sharpened. They blamed you. But it was never you. It was their shadows screaming in your light. Labels are easier than mirrors. So they call you too much. They call you intimidating. But the truth is simpler. Your energy exposes their lies. Chosen one, you are the exposure field. Your silence convicts. Your aura unmasks. Your presence demands truth. And for those addicted to illusion, truth feels like fire. So stand tall. Let them squirm. Their reaction is proof of your assignment. Because when you arrive, shadows die, and every mask falls. They crave your crown, but they could never carry your cross. They see the shine. They see the peace. They see the authority in your walk, and they think it came easy. They are wrong. Every scar you carry was a fire. Every tear you shed was a forge. Every betrayal carved clarity into your soul. Think of people who envied you. They copied your style. They mimicked your tone. But when pressure hit, they collapsed. Because they want the fruit without the storm. They want the diamond without the weight. They want the glory without the grave. Chosen one, never downplay this truth. Your glow is not decoration. Your glow is survival turned into power. So when they stare at your crown, remind yourself, it was hammered from your cross. And that is why they better be careful, because what they envy would destroy them in a single night. The universe already stamped you. You do not wait for applause. You do not beg for validation. You walk aligned. Every breakthrough proved it. Every closed door that led to protection confirmed it. Every escape from danger was the verdict. Think of the moments when they mocked you. They whispered behind your back. They doubted your silence. And yet life itself rose up to defend you. That is alignment. That is the higher court. Their opinions are noise. The verdict is LAW. You are not chasing likes. You are chasing truth. And truth does not need an audience. Chosen one, understand this. You are sent, not seeking. You are verified, not voted. This is the verdict of alignment, and nothing on earth can overturn it. They thought they had you trapped, but you are never cornered. You are covered. Weapons raised against you collapsed. Plots whispered against you crumbled. Hands lifted against you fell. Not because you fought dirty, not because you begged for pity, but because unseen covering guarded your every step. Imagine someone swinging at shadows. That is your enemy. They fight storms with paper umbrellas. They do not even realize the line has already been drawn. Chosen one, betrayal cannot bury you. Envy cannot break you. Lies cannot outlive your truth. Your silence is not weakness. It is awareness. You already know the ending. So remember this. Coming against you is not reckless. It is suicide for their own path. You are covered, and nothing can corner what the divine has assigned. You are not just in the room. You are the room. Walls bend to you. Atmosphere bends to you. People adjust their tone without knowing why. Think of the last time you entered a space. The air grew heavy. The noise went silent. Eyes turned. That was not coincidence. That was you. Your energy does not visit. It redefines. They thought you were another guest, but your presence restructured the entire environment. Their masks slipped. Their confidence cracked. Chosen one, hear this. From this day forward, you no longer wonder if you belong. You no longer question your place. Because you are not filling space. You are the space. And anyone who steps into it must treat it with care. Because you are not ordinary. You are the room itself. And your presence is the LAW inside it. This is not just a message. This is a ritual, and your action seals it. If your spirit resonates, declare it now. Type 77 in the comments. Write the words, "I am the privilege." Do not delay. Do not hesitate. Your declaration is alignment. Think of it like a key. When you turn it, doors open. When you refuse, doors remain locked. So act. Like this video if your spirit has been confirmed. Subscribe to stand under the covering. Share this message with one who needs to remember what proximity means. This is not entertainment. This is assignment. Your action today is not for me. It is for you. It is for your path. It is for your destiny. Chosen one, repeat after me in your heart. I am the privilege. I am the evidence. I am the verdict. And the universe bears witness to your words. The storm has passed. The silence is loud. The truth is undeniable. You are not casual company. You are sacred territory. You are the verdict made flesh. Let the world whisper. Let enemies scheme. None of it matters. Because your presence alone dismantles illusion. Your silence alone delivers judgment. Your life alone proves that power cannot be faked. Chosen one, carry this clarity. Every room you enter bends. Every voice around you adjusts. Every shadow must flee. You are not just in the room. You are the room. So from this hour forward, walk with certainty. Speak with alignment. Move with mission. Because being near you is not a right. It is a privilege. And mishandling you always comes with consequence. This is your seal. This is your season. This is your destiny. Chosen one, rise.